Hey guys, welcome back to another weekly reset video. So, first and foremost, this video is gonna come out a bit later than what it should, as I ran into some slight issues earlier today with recording. But without further ado, let us head into this week and see what is on the agenda. So, Nightwave, let's start off with that.
It's that time again, dreamers.
Basic 500 enemies, 15 missions, 30 Eximus. Then we got a 20-minute scuba survival. We've got enemies with cold damage, enemies with secondary. We've got a clear railjack boarding party without your Warframe taking damage. We've got complete 3 mobile defenses. And defeat the auto worm in Steel Path. Oops, I seem to have forgotten about something. Okay, so these are the things available in the Nightwave credit shop this week. Yeah, so there is a nice color palette. I highly recommend that if you are like a strictly free-to-play player. So no colors aren't available for us that readily, I guess, because it costs platinum. And yeah, so if you can farm up some relics and some prime parts and trade them for platinum, stuff like that, then you can get colors like that, or you can get it from Nightwave, or you can get this one from Nightwave. But yeah, it's a bunch of cosmetic items and a few augment mods for some weapons and some frames. Yeah, and I think earlier I saw, yeah, and there's another piece of Saturn 6 attachments. Yeah, but that's it for this week in that. Oh yeah, let's check out Prime Resurgence. At the moment it is still Nova and Mag with the Soma Prime and Ball Prime and the Dakra Prime, but Neza and Octavia Prime will be here in 10 days, so be sure to farm up some Aya again. And yeah, and I hope that you guys had better luck than me with your Nova, Mag and other prime farming in the Resurgence this week. So then we can move over to Archon for this week. It's a yellow shard, so it's got a mobile defense, disruption, and a showdown. And yeah, if I'm not mistaken, next is Duviri. So this week we've got Ivara, Inaros, and Titania. Now I recommend that you take Ivara, as she is somebody that isn't obtained like the other two. She's obtained via spy missions. You can get parts from certain spy missions and all of that. So yeah, just be sure to check that out. Other than that, Inaros is somebody you can get from Barokatia. There's a quest that you do that you can purchase from Barokatia, and then that. And then Titania is obtained from the Silver Grove quest. If you haven't done that quest yet or not sure how to do it, I will link a video in the description for that. But other than that, I would highly recommend just going for Ivara this week and take it up to rank 10, as main BP is not available in the market. I've got everybody there. If I'm not mistaken, the Incarnons this week are S tier. So earlier I tried recording and I selected what I wanted for this week, but this week there is the Torid Incarnon, the Dual Toxicist Incarnon, and the Dual Eco Incarnon, the Mitre Incarnon, and the Atmos Incarnon. I highly recommend the Torid, Dual Toxicist, and Dual Eco I am chasing the Duviri core at the moment, as I've got both the Torid and the Deotoxicist Incarnon upgrades. If you've got neither of the three, I highly recommend you go after the Torid. It is one of the best Incarnon weapons in the game and will carry you into late to end game content. So yeah, let's head over to the Dormizone and check what's there for this week. Oops, sorry, I zoned out there.
Will you stop?
So, Dormizone.
Chatting like old friends.
We've got a Riven, a Rifle Riven, Shotgun Riven, and a Archon Catalyst. So because there's a Nightwave challenge for defeating the Ore Worm on Steel Path, I highly recommend just to knock one of them out on Steel Path in the Duviri experience, and then you can get yourself 15 Pathos Clamps. If you after that just do the Steel Path or Axia mission, and then it's way easier in a certain sense, as it can be faster just depending on whether you have good stuff or not, but I find it easier. But other than that, I think that's it for this week in the Dormizone. Nothing else further. Let's head over to Teshin after this, and from there go and check out the Archimedia for this week. From what I saw earlier today, the Archimedia is both nice and not nice. I've personally got myself some nice set of equipment, if I can say so, but yeah, hopefully this week is gentle with me and my buddies. Uncle Teshin, what do you have for me this week? Ooh, nice! We've got some Umbra Forma. Be sure to grab that. And then you can just grab that Riven Cipher. That's all I'm grabbing for this week. And then there's some Kuva and some relic packs as usual. But yeah, that's basically it for this week here in Teshin. Desperately in need of Umbral Forma. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Hex challenges for this week. So we've got 75 Skeldra troops with melee weapons. We've got an Arcane Adapter and an Arcane. We've got Hardened Up, Psychic Feedback, or Psychic, whatever. Psychic Feedback, I'm calling it that. You can debate on that with me, I don't really care. And then we've got Power Gains. That's the next challenge. Then we've got 500 Tech Rot, an Affinity Booster, and some Arcanes. We've got Eleanor and Arthur's birthdays. We've got 300 enemies with abilities. We've got More the Merrier, Trick Shot, and Slice and Dice. We've got a Reactor Blueprint and Arcanes, Take Rot with abilities, a Riven and an Arcane. Then we've got Quincy's birthday, 250 Skeldra troops with abilities. We've got a red shard, nice, and some Kuva. We've got Velamir's birthday. Again, we got to destroy a tank this week, same as last. We've got a Forma blueprint and an arcane adapter. Then we've got practice precision, got your back, and heavy mags. Heavy mags would be helpful. But I'll probably take got your back. Okay, so let's head over to the mall and see what is available for the X challenges. Not for the X challenges, for the Temporal Archimedia. Okay.
Set of crisis events lined up for you.
So I checked this out earlier today as well, but yeah. So we've got a Hell Scrubber, Exterminate, and Defense. I'm gonna put the Defense first. Why last? Okay. The entire region deals toxin damage over time, increasing the longer players remain, except in the vicinity of Hell Scrubbers. So just stay close to that. Some enemies may drop filters that create additional static temporary safe zones. Within the underground hostile overgrowth will attack players when they stop moving, and Tekrot staff will swarm out of the shadows throughout the mission. We've got to open up the cache or else the kill counter doubles. Tekrot spawns out of the shadows, and all enemies have a Bugatti equal to 50% of their health. Lovely. Drones fly above flare, spray any fog on gas. Random negative penalties from the face-off mode will be applied, and enemies take 95% less damage from non-heavy weapons. Enemies will drop heavy weapon or heavy ammo packs, and heavy weapon recall time is reduced to 5 seconds. So we've got undersupplied, hypersensitive, constricted, and powerless. I've got Wukong, Excalibur, and Mirage. I've got my Dread and my Garak. Got the Aphurus and the Dual Zoran. Nice. These guys, just be careful. We do not want to fail the mission on like the defense, so just lock in for that. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna head over to the Sanctum from here, and I'll switch back. If I remember correctly, the Sanctum might also have a ammo supply reduced modifier. I can't remember the others, so let's check that out. Okay, we've got Exterminate. Features that are into the mission, causing the enemy level to go up by 1 for every 10 seconds, destroy them to stop the level from increasing. Guardian Eximus units may be encountered, including Guardian Eximus Necromex.
Return until the experiments are secured.
Thank you, Lloyd, or Necroloid. Slain enemies burst with void energy. Then we've got Alchemy. 10% of enemies are equipped with a impervious elemental barrier that can only be destroyed by an amphor of the corresponding element. Allies within 4 meters of slain enemies gain 25% fire rate at the cost of 50% efficiency. Allies within 4 meters of slain enemies endure reduced movement and parkour velocity. Survival life support towers only activate after 20 enemies have been killed within 15 meters of them. As rogue, whatever is a charge attacks, they pull Warframes toward them. Rogue Culvarians equip weapons that deal 5 times damage to Overguard and Necromax. Then we've got Fractured Armor, Ability Overload, Undersupplied, and Untreatable. I've got Gyre, Vault, and Titania. Nice! I've got my Aceltra and my Karak. That Aceltra is gonna work really well with Undersupplied. Got the Acarius, and then Deal Eco. Nice. So that is the Deep Archimedia for this week. And if I am not mistaken, it's a red shard this week. Yeah, it's a red shard. Yeah. So be sure to grab this up as well.
I love this.
Nice, I've got enough standing. Be sure to grab that as well. Seems like red shards have like a bad drop rate for me. Don't know if anybody else experiences that. But yeah, that's it for this week. Only other thing is just to check out and be on the lookout for the next update this week for the Orb Valus. For the Orb Valus update this week. That should be coming on the 15th. So be sure to be ready for that, and that's on Wednesday as per usual. So yeah, but other than that, I wish everybody good luck for this week. If there is anything that I missed in this video, please feel free to just let me know down in the comments. Any suggestions are welcome. So without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video.